I am not an acting coach. I can promise you. I can't coach actors because I'm philosophically opposed to it. I feel passionately against it. But I just want to talk a little bit about that because I think it's terribly important in terms of where we all are and where we're going. Why am I not an acting coach? Why am I philosophically opposed to it? Because it would be like having a directing coach or a producer's coach or a writer's coach. I believe in the autonomous artist. It's something I believe in passionately. So let's just say we have in this room 10 actors. I will work with these actors in 10 completely different ways. Because no one works the same. I don't have a system, I don't have a method. I have an approach. And that approach changes with the culture and the artistic and aesthetic sensibility I'm working with. But these are the key values of the approach. First of all, I value the actor. Of course, why wouldn't I? Because I think acting is the art of compassion. And that to me is the most important art to be practicing at this time in this world, is the art of compassion. The second thing, I value collaboration above all things. And for me, there's a seamlessness between the relationship between the cinematographer, the editor, the composer, the actress, the writer. That I can't separate that. Therefore, it's non-hierarchical the way I experience things. When I'm working with an actor, I think it's... See, the word acting coach, I don't like it because it means I'm focusing on the acting. I'm not. I'm involved in a film. And two things that actors understand intuitively, and directors always forget, is that actors understand intuitively time and space. So if you make someone aware that they're in a particular progression which is not character-based but image-based, an actor will do it. An actor can do anything. You just simply have to give them the parameters. And essentially the process I developed brought together two things that we've been talking about. Form and the organic. Spontaneity in the formal. Instinct and reason. So as a director, the main thing you need to do is never put the actor in an objective state when they're in the process of actually being the character. Take them aside, have a conversation, but you need to know that there are states that we go between. There we go into a subjective state or an objective state. Because that nakedness that's required, that complete vulnerability, that ability to mercurially and luminously change your state and go to another place which changes the state of those who watch, has to be protected, and you have to be in a situation where you can be there. And that is the thing. So that is the subjective state where I walk across the line and I become someone else. And that's what was so wonderful about hearing about Wonderland and hearing about the dogma stuff. They understand completely, if you allow the actor to change their state with a strong plan in place, a strong score, which is the script, something wonderful can evolve through improvisation. The mistake we make in this country is people think that actors can improvise. Load of crap. It'll be banality, it'll be bathos, it'll be boring. If they've got no role play to start from where they've changed their state and become someone else, you're only going to get them on a bad day. And the lack of form is going to be unbearable. That's why the writer is essential. It's that whole ritual of the becoming of this other person, that you are entering another zone, and that other zone, that altered state of consciousness, is the subjective. The objective is when I come out to look at it and say, oh God, the arc wasn't right there, that wasn't happening. What happens when I work as a director is I never give notes. And the reason I never give notes is that I don't have to, because I am talking as the actors are working. And I'm talking in the subjective. So they don't think, oh, God, I'm doing something wrong. They're so used to this that I'm just talking and making offers in the subjective. So, she notices what's on the floor. My God, the bag's green. What's she going to do with it? Just throwing in things. And the other thing that's most important, I never do how. On any of the working with actors on films, I never talk about how. That's their province. How is something... In the training of actors, I never talk about how. What I've done is work out a way where the actor can go to the depths of their subconsciousness and have their imagination ignited so that they give us the perspective of another's life.